Fuck you, Faraca.
I didn't say anything.
Come on, everybody, get crazy, ha-ha. Come on, everybody, get crazy, ha-ha.
Come on, everybody, get crazy, ha-ha. Come on, everybody, get crazy, ha-ha.
Well, everybody, welcome to the... everybody.
That shit was gay!
That was player. Everybody, welcome to the Geoff and Didi podcast. It's a pleasure to have you here. We have got, once again, for the second... They say lightning doesn't strike twice, but guess what? We've got assembled here the all-star team for the second time. Didi, how you doing, and who's here with us?
I'm doing well. We've got Hardcornasty here, and we've got the Faraca, so basically a Godrin squadron.
Oh, my goodness.
Agreed.
Hardcornasty, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, guys.
Good.
Farrakha.
Excellente.
Excellent.
Mucho muy excelente.
Man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And just for the record, Corey's slick back gelled hair, fucking awesome.
Yeah, Corey's going with, Hardcornasty's going with the slick back, suave look, and it's really working for him.
Yeah, it's working for me.
Yeah.
Oh, jinx.
Personal padlock.
What? He said jinx, though.
Yeah, I lost.
They don't call me Hardcornasty for nothing, so
no,
that's why you guys have the slick back hair.
That's why you do it. I guess so, yeah, that makes sense. All right.
What other circumstances would make you slick back your hair, Hardcornasty? Like, when would be another time when you would slick back your hair?
Every day, all day. I mean, it's just when I have sex. So it
doesn't get in the way.
Yeah.
You can see what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've been there when he's boning in the other room.
Yeah.
And I've heard Courtney say, "Is your hair slicked back yet?"
Man.
I keep it calm.
Hardcore. Do you care a lot about your appearance?
No, I don't give a shit about my appearance.
Yet somehow you're always looking like $1 million.
Yeah.
Looking sexy.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
I slick back my pubes.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But you care about your appearance.
Yeah. They're greased.
Greased?
Yeah.
What kind of product do you use? Most like pomade,
Do you use the
gel?
same? Do you use
It's
straightener?
Vidal Sassoon.
Do you use some kind of straightener like Malcolm X used to use on his head?
Yes, actually.
to get the pubes straight.
It's called MX Straightener.
Oh,
MX
man.
straightener?
MX Straightener.
What does MX stand for?
Malcolm X.
Oh, okay. Malcolm X.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah. I'm sorry. They still make that?
Oh, do they ever? It's popular, too.
And then the tagline on the product is by any means necessary.
Especially for pube straightening.
Especially for pube straightening. Well, gentlemen, it's a thrill to have you all in the same room. I would like to, we're going to try to, we want to be natural, but we also want to have a little bit of a format that we're following.
How natural.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. No, you know what? A word on that, man. One weird thing about professional wrestling, and I know something about it, the guys are so big that you lose perspective on how big they are because they're all so fucking big.
Yeah.
And they're in the ring with each other. Mm-hmm. Like Andre the Giant, like you don't realize how big that fucking guy is because he looks like just 20% bigger than Hulk Hogan, but you forget that Hulk Hogan is gigantic.
Yeah, he's like 6'5".
Yeah. I mean, Hulk Hogan makes fucking Ike, look like a small guy.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
And so the fact that Andre the Giant,
Isn't Andre the Giant dead now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah.
That's how you get perspective. Look at
Died
the size
like
of the
fucking
casket.
30 years ago.
Look at the size of the casket.
Dude, they must have. I mean, they probably cremated him or something. But I mean, if they put Andre the Giant, they'd have to be a custom casket or whatever. That dude would not fit in no normal fucking casket.
Custom casket.
Unless you cut off his legs.
Yeah,
I would.
they might have done it just to save money.
I would. You saving me a couple $1,000s? I'll
Dude,
cut off your head. Cut off your whole body. Chop you all up.
Cut off your legs. Cut off your head.
I had a family friend who was a doctor at the WWF events, and he once cared for Andre the Giant. I think I told you
you
about
did,
this, Geoff.
yeah.
And Andre the Giant was so big that he pooped, and it would like run down his leg, and he couldn't even feel it. It's like he had so much fat around his legs that he couldn't physically feel it.
You guys all saw that movie, The Wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it's an accurate portrayal. I'm guessing, is it? I mean, I saw it. I didn't like the movie. It was extremely depressing.
Yeah.
But I hear it's a pretty accurate portrayal of a pro wrestler's life, which, if that's true, is really sad. in a lot of instances.
Maybe not all.
Not for everybody. I mean, look at The Rock. You know.
Well, it was a portrayal of a wrestler who had
a specific wrestler.
Yeah, post his career. Like
Jake the Snake. Is that who
I
it was
think kind of. I think
loosely based on Jake the Snake Roberts?
I think so, which is not the norm. I mean, Jake the Snake is a tragic case,
okay,
whatever.
Okay,
but
so it's okay, all right.
But
well,
I mean, like he lives in a trailer. Like there's lots of ex-pro. Presumably, there's some ex-pro wrestlers that have
probably back
money.
in the day because they didn't make any really that much money.
No, they
back
didn't.
in the day. Now they make a whole bunch, just like basketball players. I mean, in the '80s, they barely made any money.
Well, it's a little bit like
they make now.
I mean, it's a little bit like UFC because Vince McMahon had like the stranglehold or whatever, and so you make as much as he wants to pay you, and if you don't like it, then
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I'll get a fucking other guy that's
what
steroids
it used
that
to be,
body slam people.
Which is why boxers make millions and millions, and the very top paid UFC guys make, relatively speaking, shit.
Well, I know that there's some people that would really disagree with what I'm about to say, but UFC blows.
Oh, I don't like it.
I can't stand it.
I don't know.
It's not like it used to be.
You know, I'll just say this too is I got a pretty. I mean, I'm not offended very easily. I can watch things and not be like, oh man, I can't watch that shit, man.
UFC?
It's brutal.
Yeah,
I can't watch it. I watch it. I'm like, I can't watch it.
Watch what?
UFC.
Yeah.
It disgusts me.
Like I hear about Pacquiao May 2nd. Pacquiao against Floyd Mayweather.
May 2nd.
What are they?
It's been announced for sure.
Well, Floyd Mayweather wants to fight him.
Man, I'll tell you what, Pacquiao
it's gonna happen.
Is gonna get demolished.
Pacquiao's gonna win.
No,
I don't know.
No, Floyd Mayweather is going to annihilate him.
Pacquiao's gonna win.
Nope.
Money Floyd is not gonna. Nah, Pacquiao will. Pacquiao's just as fast. They're almost the same fighter.
Well, Pacquiao's beat though. Pacquiao's lost like two or three of his last fights.
But he hasn't really tried, probably.
But with those fighters, man, it's almost like it's almost like thoroughbred racehorses or something. It's like there really is something. If once they lose or once they lose their psyche or something like that, then it affects the way they
tell
fight.
Floyd Mayweather that Pacquiao's been trying to fight for a long, long time.
Yeah.
It will be the biggest fight probably ever go down. It's the biggest fight ever.
It will, money-wise, yeah.
Just in general.
Well, Floyd Mayweather is a coward, is a coward and a loser, man, because he
waited till freaking Pacquiao, they should have fought 5 years ago. He
waited
waited till Pacquiao got older. And
Floyd Mayweather offered to pay Pacquiao money for this fight out of his own pocket.
This fight coming up, but not.
He did. He offered him like $40 million to fight him.
No, dude fucking Mayweather had all kinds of stipulations. He wanted Pacquiao. He wanted Pacquiao to take some drug test or whatever, which sounds fine, but he kept thinking of excuses. Mayweather's been ducking Pacquiao. Mayweather's ducking Pacquiao.
All right, fair enough.
Floyd Mayweather is a pussy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far.
I mean,
I would fight Floyd Mayweather right now.
I'll tell you what, Floyd Mayweather is listening to this podcast right now.
So
pissed off.
I wish you would knock on the damn door. I'll whoop his motherfucking ass.
So his son just had a birthday.
Floyd.
He bought his son
Mayweather.
A fucking dildo because he's a faggot.
Yeah, a gold-plated dildo. Yes,
he did.
No, he bought him a Mercedes-Benz. This kid can't drive, right?
No, right.
But it's not a car. It's Mercedes-Benz golf cart.
Oh. For fucking driving around the compound or whatever.
Yeah, and it is it is. I saw a picture of it, and I would trade it in for. I would take that over my car.
Oh, it's probably worth a lot more than your car. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, Mayweather is like that. I mean, maybe for Christmas he should not kick his baby's mama's ass. Because
that would be a great Christmas present.
Better present.
That's what
bitch. This year you're not going to have two black eyes.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
My
fist to your face.
Mayweather, man, is just. I mean, I follow him on Facebook or whatever, and he's always on Twitter and shit. And he is the lowest class dude in the world. Like the shit that he does, like the guy that he won his first belt off of died, and Mayweather paid for the funeral, and everyone talked about how he paid for the funeral and shit. And it's like, okay, good move, Mayweather. No, he can fucking afford it, you know what I mean? But good move. I'll give it to you. And then 6 months later, some other like boxing legend died, and Mayweather fucking tweets and fucking posts out on Facebook that so and so's a great champion. I'm gonna pay for his funeral. Like he doesn't like he's so tacky. He doesn't know that that's completely classless. Is to like tell the world about this charitable thing you're doing.
Yeah. Well, it's
inappropriate.
It's not well. I mean, for all we know, he could just be killing these guys and then paying for their funerals.
No, but and then like he's just always taking pictures of himself holding big stacks of money and shit.
Yeah.
It's like that's so tacky.
Yeah.
Like is that
More like Floyd cray gay weather. Those are my thoughts on the matter.
Him and BJ Robinson need to hook up.
Probably.
But yeah, I mean, and then he always posts his fucking his sports gambling winnings. He'll post his ticket. That
I just won $500,000 on the Broncos. It's like, fuck you, okay?
Yeah. Post like 150.
Do you think Pacquiao will pay for his funeral when he dies?
Pacquiao pay for Mayweather?
Yeah.
I think.
Who's going to pay for Mayweather's funeral when he dies? Is he going to put it in his will that I'm the money needs to come to my bank account?
Gold casket.
I think Mayweather's got.
You know what? Mayweather's just gonna when he dies, he's just gonna freaking his whole body's just gonna be gold. And then with a gold casket, like Michael Jackson's casket.
Let me ask you this: How will Floyd Mayweather? How will Floyd Mayweather die? We'll do a Deadpool thing right now.
How will Floyd Mayweather die?
When he dies, how's he going to go?
By my fist.
Plane crash.
Plane crash. Private jet. So his
private jet's going down.
My fist.
Punch him in the face and kill him.
I think Floyd Mayweather is going to build a horse track on his property
and
start holding horse races, and a horse will kick him in the face, and he'll die. He's going to die by some extravagant thing that he implanted on his own property, and that will be what kills him. That's my thought.
Is Floyd Mayweather going to die, quote unquote, young, or is he going to live a full life?
Young. Next week.
Wishful thinking on Hardcore's part.
Wishful thinking. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. The world is. I mean, isn't necessarily a better place because Floyd Mayweather's in it.
Definitely not.
No, it would probably be better without him in it.
I mean, he is the big deal in boxing right now, but
boxing.
He's a boring fighter to watch.
He really is. He just. I mean,
he's defensive specialist.
He's such a fucking.
Pacquiao's a lot more fun to watch.
A lot more fun.
And what's his name? Mayorga.
Ricardo Mayorga. When he's retired now, he was great because he was just a wild man. But like boxers that take risks and whatever are fun.
Floyd's just a pussy. He's a smart fighter. I mean, he's probably
very
the best
smart
fighter.
Yeah, no, and very
But God damn it,
talented.
you got to be a freaking douchebag when you have Justin Bieber as one of your entourage that come out to a freaking ring.
That's pretty douchey.
Dude, that's
and Lil Wayne.
And he's beefing. Mayweather might die from like a gunshot because he's beefing with a lot of rappers.
Bieber?
50.
Yeah, 50.
You think Bieber's going to get him?
Fucking T.I., whoever T.I. is, he's beefing with T.I.
T.I.'s gangster.
Yeah.
They're all
so gangster.
They're all supposedly gangsters. You know who's a real gangster?
We're talking about a whole bunch of worthless people right now. We just mentioned a group of hugely worthless people.
Yeah, that's true.
Large group. Actually, I was listening to sports radio the other day, and I heard that Washington State has the lowest Facebook likes for Justin Bieber. Like, we like Justin Bieber the very least in Washington.
Yeah, because he's a fucking faggot.
I'm proud of that.
If I ever see Justin Bieber, I'm going to knock him the fuck out.
Say what?
I want to fight Justin Bieber.
You want to fight him? You want to take him out?
I'll probably butt rape him.
Oh, what? Yeah, I was going to say, what would you
make a video of it and make millions of dollars first?
It'd be
then I'll kill him.
Bieber sex tape.
Yeah,
you'll rape blow him
with me fucking manhandling him, and then I'll kill him at the very end.
What do they call it? It'd be a snuff film. Slit his throat. Slit his throat. Oh man!
I'll tell you what. I'm not a believer.
Not a believer?
Not a believer.
Definitely not a believer.
You want to put Bieber in a cleaver? Faraca, you were mentioning earlier about wills. Somebody putting something in a will.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's
kind of
a news story.
Yeah, there's a good story going on. A woman in Indiana. She died, and upon the reading of her will, they discovered that she wants her 9-year-old. Hey, do you got an extra ruse for me? She states that she.
You can't hear it, but Corey's he just caught a glimpse of himself in the mirror and just almost fell down at how sexy he is.
Well, I haven't been able to actually look to my left and look at Corey because I'm trying to concentrate right now.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And anyways.
So this woman in
Indiana, she dies. Her will states that she wants her 9-year-old, healthy, and very much alive German Shepherd to be euthanized and buried with her. And the dog's name is Bella. Bella, the German female, which is a very common name for dogs.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, it's probably one of the most popular names for dogs.
No shit.
I work at an emergency vet hospital, and
you still do.
I still do.
Right. Okay.
And there are more dogs named Bella than you could possibly imagine.
Wow.
If they're if they're female,
right.
Which in Italian, I believe Bella is.
I think it means girl or
beautiful or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful.
Okay.
So anyway,
it's also feminine.
So there's this animal rights group that has started this Twitter hashtag Save Bella.
Yeah.
Because they're strongly against euthanizing this healthy animal and burying it with this woman.
Yeah.
I am not part of an animal rights activist group. I'm against euthanizing the dog and burying it with the woman, not because I think it's entirely wrong, but because I think that woman is a crazy bitch, and it's that wanting to euthanize your animal and have it be buried with you is crazy. It's just crazy. There's something not going. There's something not connecting upstairs when that's in your will, that you want something living to be killed and buried with you.
Of course, one can't help but think of like the Egyptian kings and stuff like that, whatever, the emperors, whatever they were, who, buried like hundreds of slaves and all their gold and wealth and shit with them so that they could take them to the afterlife with them.
Yeah, and that was ancient Egypt.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's not like Egypt 2 weeks ago.
No, but there's probably some barbaric bullshit going on in Egypt 2 weeks ago.
So you don't think the dog should live? So what's the dog going to do?
No. I don't think that. I think the dog. I don't think the dog should be euthanized and buried with her.
So what is it? Who's going to take care of the dog?
Oh, there's somebody who will take the dog
to the Humane Society.
No, there's a hashtag Save Bella.
Oh, there's a million people who would love
to. Oh my God, that dog could have a home anywhere in the United States, easy, no problem. It's probably a sweet German Shepherd too.
What about this? What if the dog died, but it was eating
what?
the lady's pussy?
So wait a minute.
So you're saying that you put rat bait in the dead woman's vagina and let the dog go ahead and get on there?
No, the dog's eats real quick and then he dies. And
she died doing what she loved.
Yeah. See, what if Bella was the one that gave her pleasure? What if Bella ate her out and they, got a dildo and
Hey, you know what? Stranger things have happened.
Well, freaking Mexico and Tijuana, the donkey show.
Hey, let's put it this way. I saw a picture of Bella when I was reading this news article. Sexy beast.
Does she look like have a fat lip?
She had some goop on her nose. I don't know what that was from.
Magma.
No, I agree with you. I don't think dogs should die because somebody wants the dog to be in a coffin. You have to be sick in the head.
I'm sorry, this is crazy.
Does a living person have the right to euthanize their dog for any reason they want to?
If you come into our clinic and say, I want to euthanize my dog.
Yeah.
Because, you have to weigh the options here. It's up to the vet. But if they come in and say, this dog is aggressive and bit my child.
Right.
we will euthanize your dog.
Right.
We've done that before.
What if they lie to you?
And I have no problem doing that. Well, that's not for us. There's no way we're going to determine whether or not they're lying.
And then you're going to kill.
But that's a whole other story. You can't go there. If we've done that before, we've had somebody come in and say, and they're crying, they're sad, and they're not lying. They're just not.
Sure.
They're in there crying.
And if they
sad.
are, you can't help that. I mean,
there's nothing we can do about that. If they come in, they say this dog's aggressive, it bit my child. We will euthanize the pet, and I'm all for that.
Right.
There's so many goddamn dogs in this world and cats in this world.
Right.
The ones that are just biting kids, there's no place for them. Go out and get another dog that doesn't.
Right.
Exactly. So there's no point. So, but the thing is, though, is that if they come in and say, we're moving to Oklahoma City.
Right.
And
we can't
bring the dog with us.
Right.
And nobody will take the dog. We want to euthanize the dog or something like that. This is just some random thing I'm making up here.
But similar.
We're not going to euthanize the dog.
Okay. What are you going to do? Nothing. Just say.
Well, interestingly enough,
yeah,
we'll say take it to they'll have to take it to the Humane Society, which will take the dog. And if the dog doesn't find a home, the Humane Society might euthanize the dog.
Well, right.
And that's also based on the breed and whether or not if it's Fluffy the Maltese. Yeah. The dog's going to have a home within 24 hours. If it's King the Pit Bull, it might be a little bit more difficult.
It's pretty much going to die.
But I think in the end it kind of works out because a person can kill their own animal. A person can kill their own domestic pet. They can legally do that. And
under certain circumstances, though. I mean, not just.
No, I think they can actually. If you have a gun and a gun permit, you could take the dog up to the old bluff where the single tree sits, and shoot the dog in the head underneath the tree, like type deal, like old farm day type deal. You can do that. That's legal.
Is it?
I think
I don't think that's illegal. I'm almost positive that you can. But here's the thing:
you can't just kill a dog.
No,
I don't think you can. I don't think
animal
I could
abuse.
Just have a pet, have like a cat, and then slit its throat.
No, but I'm not talking about that. Like, I mean, because
it's the same thing.
Same thing, though. I mean, just.
I guess so.
Yeah, you know what? It might not be.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
Back in the day, on farms, you used to always kill their dogs.
Yeah, sure, but they also wouldn't. But those dogs were working dogs too, so they didn't just kill them because they were sick or something. I mean, they were sick,
and that's a different thing too.
That's a whole different thing.
You know what I mean? Because that's a farm where they're killing chickens on a regular basis.
I mean, you could easily kill a dog and just fucking bury it and get away with it.
Yeah,
it's really simple.
Nobody's going to investigate a dog murder unless you're Michael Vick.
Nobody's going to investigate a freaking human murder.
Well, let's say hypothetically, let's play it from both sides of the fence. Let's say hypothetically that a human being can legally kill their animal. Like they can kill their domestic pet. How does it change if they put into a will that they want the animal to be euthanized and buried with them? It's the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. It is the same thing. It's just that now she's not alive.
Yeah.
Whatever.
See, that's
only if it's legal.
And the wills are
it's not.
And the wills are. It's what it comes down to is it comes down to who will do it. It's not if the veterinarian, whoever this veterinarian may be, says I'll do it. They're not going to lose their license over it. I'll tell you that much.
Right. Well, see that because that's the thing is because it's kind of hard to call it in animal cruelty if it's because there's people that will euthanize an animal. There are people, like your vet clinic won't, but there are vet clinics that probably would euthanize if they said, hey, I can't take my dog where I'm going, and I want, to be with them at the end, and I don't know, whatever. Like, I want to see them off and, give them peace before I go leave and something like that. I mean, there's some vet clinic that will do that.
Yeah.
Sure.
The problem is that, is that I don't think there's I don't know the laws on it, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. I know there's the animal cruelty laws and things like that, but what we're talking about is humane euthanasia, which by definition is not cruel.
That's the movie where Mickey's dressed like a wizard. What?
Fantasia.
Oh, that's Fantasia.
Okay. Very good. I like that.
Mickey Mouse stars in humane euthanasia. He's going to euthanize Goofy.
Don't put me down, Mickey.
I wouldn't put you down, Goofy. Suck.
So, Faraca, let's say you're writing up your will. What is the one thing that you would want to be buried with?
Benny the dog. If I had to be buried with something, that's a good. Now that's
a good question.
I like that. Good call, Eric.
Thank you.
What would you want to be buried with?
What would you want to be? What would you want to?
Man, that's a good one.
See, I don't.
A fake vagina in my penis.
What?
My penis in a fake vagina.
Oh, your penis in a fake. So you're not saying insert a fake vagina into your urethra.
No, that'd be really bad.
That'd be painful. Yeah.
No,
Even though you'd be dead, it'd still be painful.
Yeah.
It'd be painful for the
I
person
want
performing
a
that procedure.
butt, a fake butt with a real vagina, and then me with a boner and a vagina.
Your rigor mortis kicks in.
The rigor. He's got rigor in his dick. Let's go ahead and insert
And a
this.
smile.
And a
And
smile.
a smile.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be
Let's
buried
say,
with
okay.
a smile.
Some people here might, like, for instance, myself. I don't know. There's nothing I really want to be buried with. But let's just say you have to choose something.
Okay, sure.
You have to.
Yeah.
For the sake of this question.
I told you guys mine.
Okay. So Corey wants to be buried with his dick inserted in a vagina.
I'll take a.
But hold on now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can answer.
Does it have to be like something? Does it have to be ownership, or can it just be some random shit that you decide that you want to be buried? Like, can I say I want to be buried with $1 million, even though I don't have $1 million? You know what I'm saying?
No.
It should be anything. I mean, I did the fake vagina. All right,
only a crazy person.
I'll redo mine,
Okay.
and we'll do something.
Here, I'll go. I'll start.
Okay, go ahead.
There is a comic book that I've got somewhere that is one of the first ones that I loved as a kid, and I have the original copy that I had. So, an old 1988 edition of Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller. Bury me with that.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
My second choice would be a lock of Faraca's mom's hair. And I would want it to rest over my lip like a mustache, so that I could smell it for all eternity.
And after 10 years, it would just turn into gold powder.
Yes.
It would bring you back to life.
Yeah. Faraca, how about you?
What about you?
Yeah, what about you, Didi? I'm still thinking.
I'm next after you. I can't do the fake vagina thing.
Well, you
can.
That's totally acceptable.
Because you guys know that I'm such an avid guitar player, I play the guitar all the time, I'd probably like to be buried with my 1972 Fender Stratocaster that I bought off my Paperboy money.
That'd be a good one.
Do you really have one of those?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking never knew you had a 72 Stratocaster.
It needs some work.
Oh, that's cool. That's a cool.
Yeah, you've used that for recording before.
Yeah.
I've seen that puppy.
I also used the amp I had a Fender Squier amp, little guy.
Sure.
Used that a lot for recording too. And I'd be buried with the guitar. And then maybe just buried with Faraca's mom altogether.
Just Kaylee.
That's interesting. She's come up twice now.
I would just a picture of my kids.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Good one.
And
let me ask you
also
this.
Michael Jackson CD.
Picture your kids. A recent picture of whenever you die, whatever age they are, right then and there.
No, baby. Like when they're kids.
Pictures, kids
Kids, like now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
3 of them.
It's a good one.
That's it. And Michael Jackson.
and Michael Jackson.
And a Michael Jackson CD. God, if I had to be buried with something, man, there's nothing that I have as far as
John Stockton jersey?
Yeah, maybe a JS jersey. There's nothing that I own that is that important, that like just some type of mother sucker. That's a tough one. That is a really freaking tough one.
You could do the Tupac route and say
I want to be buried
with a paper
with
and pen,
a vinyl,
so you can write
the
about your
vinyl
life
copy.
of sand, a couple bottles of hand in case you don't get in.
Bury me with the vinyl copy of Thriller.
Ooh.
The one with Michael's
have
face
that,
painted
though?
on
Do you
it
have
on
that?
the record. What's that?
Do you have that?
Fuck yeah, I got 2 copies of that shit.
Autographed.
2 copies.
Autograph?
Autographed in
Well, I
Michael
went to his
Jackson's
gravesite, I
blood.
dug him up, and I took his hand, I put a pen in his hand, and I went like that. I scribbled it.
Oh, man.
Man.
Where's he buried at?
Michael?
Yeah.
Dude, in heaven. Here in heaven. Do-do-do-do-do.
I don't think.
Michael
Oh, that's great.
That's a good question.
True.
All right, let's do this.
Here we go. We're gonna address some hypothetical questions here.
Love hypothets.
And I'll go out of order, so it'll be fun here. You have to, not you could, but you have to trade your life for an NBA basketball player. You have to give up your life and live their life. NBA basketball player, present or past. Start with Didi.
I would probably be Michael Jordan, just because I would be the greatest basketball player possibly of all time. I mean, people argue LeBron, but I would be Michael Jordan because I could fly.
Faraca.
Well, that's the easy question. I'm going Jay Stockton.
Jay Stockton or John Stockton?
No.
Why?
It's an initial. It's not his brother.
Why do you want to?
It's Johnny Stockton.
Johnny Stockton.
Just because, I mean, he's a stand-up guy.
Good guy, honest ball.
Honest ball.
I don't know about him.
Family-oriented guy.
He's a dirty player.
You know, played the game how it was supposed to be played.
Dirty?
Wow.
Okay, in my case, I'd be.
You could cut the tension with the knife right there. Sorry, Geoff.
I would be Yao Ming just because I want to be Chinese.
Yao Ming.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'd be Yao Ming.
I would be Steve Scheffler.
Ooh. Why's that?
Because he never played. He
Yeah.
made good money by sitting on the bench. But when he did play, the whole crowd was fucking pumped up.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
they would
yelled,
erupt.
Scheffler! Scheffler! And he never played. And he shook my hand one time, and I really got a boner off of it. So Steve Scheffler would be my hero. He is my hero. I love him. Not many people know who he is, though.
I know.
That's just weird.
Okay, so this time we're gonna start with Faraca here.
Yep.
If you were in charge of assigning the next U.S. president, so we're throwing democracy out the window. There's no electoral college. The next U.S. president is going to be determined by Faraca picking who it is. Who's it going to be, Faraca?
Can it be John Stockton again? Can I go back to John?
It's be whoever you want.
No. The next U.S. president would be. I would give it to Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson would be the next president of the United States.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
Just values alone.
Just his values.
He just seems to.
He'll be the first gay president of all time.
This is a Seattle fan sitting next to me talking that shit.
Wow.
No, he seems to just get it. He just seems to
He'd
get.
be a good president.
He has
for sure.
priorities.
He's got priorities.
He's got priorities.
Good guy.
and they're good. And their priorities aren't a bunch of bullshit.
No, and it's obviously hardworking guy. All that.
Hard worker,
Caring.
great
guy.
He gets it.
He does. He gets it.
Hardcornasty.
It'd be me.
Yourself.
Yeah.
Actually.
I'll change the world. Bomb every other country besides us. Canada included. Mexico.
Included.
Everybody would die.
We'd have no allies.
Everybody
It'd
would
just
die.
be.
Everybody would die besides the true Americans. If you get my drift, you know.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so.
Not just North America, but true Americans.
True Americans.
So, yes.
So just you.
I mean, a lot of people would die in America, too.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
you know, and then we
doesn't
would
sound
control the
utopian,
world.
does it?
No,
right. No.
So,
That's
that's
the way
how
it
I
goes.
would do
That's
it.
the way the cookie crumbles.
I can appreciate that. I respect
That's good, hardcore.
Thank you.
that.
So, vote 2016. Hardcore
nasty.
nasty. That's your first president.
That's the campaign slogan. Hardcore nasty for president. People will die.
So badass.
Yeah.
People will
People
die.
will die.
People will die.
But he's like, I
like
want
it.
to vote for that.
If you don't vote for him, he will take power. Didi, who are you going to assign as the U.S. president?
Well, to me, the only way to truly effectuate change, I would probably say the Reverend Al Sharpton.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, how are we going to end the racial injustice?
No, and he could open up the conversation.
Just kill him.
Yeah, no, I think he's logical.
Yeah.
He doesn't run on emotions.
No.
Maybe not very good values, but at the same time, I think he knows where he wants the country to go, and he can
good
get us there.
tracksuits. He wears good
Yeah.
tracksuits.
Yeah, he
Oh,
kind of
I love
slicks
tracksuits.
his hair back like hardcore.
Yeah,
too.
actually.
That's the kind of a Sharpton-esque do that Core has going right now.
Yeah, and that's why I should be the president in 2016.
No, but I would go with Sharpton. How about you, Jeff?
My pick would be, I might pick Patrick J. Buchanan or Rand Paul. I would pick like a
legitimate type.
Well,
of
someone,
person.
yeah. I mean, I would pick
somebody that's legitimately actually ran.
Yeah, but I mean, someone who doesn't really have any chance to win, but would be the best thing in the history of a long time.
Yeah, I would let Barack Obama go for another term.
Pat Buchanan would.
What about Hillary Clinton? Would that be?
I wouldn't pick Hillary Clinton.
No,
I would pick.
I think she would freak out.
Yeah, but if Hillary Clinton was the president, I feel like Bill Clinton would be the president. And then guess what happens? So, Bill Clinton or Hillary Clinton can get eaten out by her secretary.
Wow.
Kind of what Bill did.
Wow.
Yeah, she could even have what's her face do it.
Monica.
Oh, yeah.
Monica Lewinsky.
Monica could be back in the.
Just get Monica Lewinsky back in the Oval Office.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Bill can film it.
Yeah. You'd say, "Oh, this looks good."
I remember that happening.
Oh, this is some good-looking pussy.
I wish I could do it like that.
Oh, I'd like this. Stick a cigar inside of some of them. Let's see here. Okay, you wake up and you find that you're the only person left on Earth. Like, you look high, low, and everything else. You're the only person left on Earth.
No zombies or anything like that.
Nope, not a soul. Not a soul. You're the only person left on Earth. There is obviously...
No humans, right?
Yeah.
Just, okay.
Yeah. I mean, plants and animals and whatever else, but there's no other men and women on Earth. We'll start with hardcore. How do you fill your days?
I would reproduce with a kangaroo. And I would just...
Little kango babies.
Yeah. Human kangaroos. And that's the first thing I do.
They'd be called
I'll make
corgaloos.
First thing I'll do, maybe reproduce with a bear, or a couple of bears, so they could be our army. And
a bear army.
A half bear, half human army. Oh my God!
I would just fuck as many animals as possible. Not like. No, I wouldn't fuck.
Not because you wanted to, but because you had to repopulate.
I need to reproduce. I need to get the world back to it. And so,
oh my God,
bears would be my army.
Yeah,
kangaroos would be like the basketball stars, and it'd be. And I would probably. All of my workers would probably just be. I don't know.
Probably primates, maybe.
Rabbits.
Rabbits?
Yeah.
Like an army of
army of
worker
rabbits that would go to McDonald's.
Well, and then once you got the rabbits going, they'd reproduce.
Yeah.
Amongst each other.
Yeah. So that's the thing about that. Like if I fuck 10 bears and I reproduce bears, I reproduce 10 bears, they're gonna reproduce.
Right.
And then I have an army of 500 fucking human bears.
Yeah. That's good. No, that is.
And the kangaroos are just going to be like the
we should have saved hardcores for last. We should have.
That was pretty good. That's better than.
Should we just move on to the next one after that answer?
Okay, so Corey would populate the Earth with with basically manimals, half man, half animals.
Yeah, bears, rabbits, kangaroos.
Yeah,
that's a hell of a lineup. But that means you have to. Where are you going to find your kangaroos at? You're just going to hope.
Fucking Australia, faggot.
Yeah.
Where do you find them?
Well, there's.
I'm gonna fly a fucking plane to Australia.
He's gonna fly a fucking plane. See that's
or
Darian, that's where I come. That's where mine comes in.
Okay, Faraca.
I would just seriously. The world would literally just be my oyster. I would go and find the most expensive cars.
Yep.
The biggest mansions.
Right.
And it would be like a dream world where I would just every day I would just do the craziest shit.
How would you eat?
Oh, I'd just go. I would.
You just go to the grocery store, eat canned food.
Yeah, I would. Well, no. Actually, at one of my vast mansion-like properties.
Yeah.
With hundreds of acres, I would just have my gardens. And then what I would do is I would team up. I would just have my gardens.
Okay.
Gardens. I'd have my fresh veggies, and fruits, and things like that.
Yeah.
I'd grow my own food, and then hopefully I wouldn't be the only person. I would meet up with Corey here.
I know.
And
he would subjugate you immediately, dude.
Yeah,
he would
he'd be dead.
And I would have his kangaroos and his rabbit people tend to my gardens and shit and grow the food.
Yeah, but then the bear army would fuck you. Like, literally fuck you, because they're
the
going to have
bear
dicks,
army would
too.
just fuck me?
Yeah, they would fuck you, and
Dude, I like the
they
way...
would fuck you, and you would be
Like,
dead.
fuck me, just, like, kill me, or, like, literally fuck me in the ass?
Also, I would have horses. Forgot about that.
They'd be like fucking...
That's going to be my car.
Centaurs. They'd be like Corey from the waist up on a fucking horse body with his hair slicked back like that. Oh, dude,
greased up mane.
I like the way fucking Corey's gonna he starts off with he's gonna fuck kangaroos and create like an army of and bears and shit. And then Faraca says something, and Corey goes, "But how would you eat?" Like, you're not being realistic enough.
You're not. Yeah. You're not. You can try to reproduce against with the animal. You
could.
Hopefully you've got good enough sperm.
Tell you what, you're gonna fuck a lot of kangaroos.
Well, I would only hope to only fuck like 5 and 5 bears. And 5 horses.
5 and 5.
5 rabbits, and hopefully they reproduce.
That'll be
Yeah,
the policy.
horses,
5 and 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so it comes to me, and I would obviously drive fast cars and shit like that. I would try to find out what's up with that. You know what I mean? I might even go look for like a submersible. You know, like a mini one-man submarine.
Oh, yeah.
Just kind of fuck around with that, you know?
Explore the...
You fuck sharks then, too.
You get down
Oh,
there,
man.
Oh, my God.
It ought to be Shark Month.
Now you have your naval base, because now you have all sharks.
Yeah.
And whales.
Yeah.
But one thing I would totally do is snoop through people's shit. I would go to people, you know what I mean? Because it's like these houses that no one lives in, and I would try to find their dirty secrets. You know what I mean? Try to find out.
But what? And even if these people are all gone, then dirty secrets aren't. I mean, they're worthless at this point, right?
No, but just like for my own curiosity. You know what I mean?
That would be cool. Like go into like a celebrity's house, like Michael Jordan, and find like a dildo in his sock drawer,
Right.
and then you know he's gay.
Yeah.
He has a dildo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be really fucking awesome.
Go snoop through people's shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just, like, go
Snooping shit.
like seriously, what does fucking who's the chick that you like from Friends?
Oh yeah, Jennifer
Aniston.
Aniston.
What's in her like,
I would eat her butthole. Fucking. Ah man, I would fucking dig her off the if she was dead and she was in in the
fuck her
ground,
dead
I'll dig her up and fuck her.
Yeah. No, I could see that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like what does she have in her fucking like, what's hidden under her bed or what's hidden in her like you know?
You'd also I like that. I like that answer. In her vagina. Like what you could do is you can turn on all the lights at like Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
And fake like you like Michael Jordan or Larry Bird or one of the great and then put the hoop down a little bit so you can dunk it and then feel like you're like the best basketball player of all time.
That would be cool.
Fill the stands with manimals and have them cheer.
Yeah, well, you know,
like that's what you. That's what you have sex with like ducks.
Sheep. We need some sheep.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Definitely need some sheeps.
Hardcore is bad. Didi, what would you do, man?
Oh, I would. I'd probably build an army of. I'd probably build a harem of hot ass blonde ladies and just fuck them all day.
How?
I would just. I mean, there's technology all over the world that isn't being utilized.
Okay,
so like robots, like androids.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Kind of like in Austin Powers. Hello,
Sure.
Mr. Powers.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Powers.
Yeah, because I
how would you fuck a robot?
That's the thing is.
Well, they got the word.
That's the thing is they would have
They don't
all
have vaginas.
They would be anatomically correct.
They would be
entirely anatomically correct, and I would
They
build
probably
them.
got that shit in Japan right now.
And I could just rotate.
This obviously is not a realistic question we're talking about. So if he says they're anatomically correct, they got
It is.
Yeah.
Mine was completely realistic.
I'm just not going
It
to
is.
fuck animals.
No.
Straight up.
Why wouldn't you fuck an animal? Maybe they have the tightest pussy in the world and it's the best. Doesn't matter what they look like. Just wait till
by that regard, we should just be trying it regardless. I mean, just say fuck it. I mean, the world doesn't have to come to an end for you to start fucking kangaroos.
Well, I mean,
It's true.
Yeah,
But there's
true that.
But you know what it is there's that harsh judgment and that social stigma against having sex with kangaroos.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There is.
You know what would be really cool is like
there
a
is a
human,
stigma
like
against that.
kangaroo with a human, and then they give birth. Because they're good boxers if you watch like TV shows and stuff.
Yeah, no, they definitely.
That would be
Especially
the best
from gloves
boxing
on.
matches.
Oh, a kangaroo versus who?
Kangaroo,
Just
human
multiple.
kangaroo against another human kangaroo.
Yeah.
2 human kangaroos going
Steroids on a kangaroo? A human?
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. And with my genes, they'd all be badasses,
That's
by the
true.
way. So,
All right, what do we got next?
Next
than
up.
fucking kangaroos.
Let's see here. Okay, you have to move to a non-English speaking country. Which one and why? And again, just to reset the stage here, we're back to the world where there's people everywhere. We're living in the world right now.
I would go to Italy.
You'd go to Italy.
Yeah, I'd go to Italy, just because of the history alone.
Just to be amongst your people.
Yeah. I mean, you go back. It's just there's more history. They got shit from ancient times.
Well, they definitely do. You got your fucking Rome and all that.
Yeah, you got your Rome,
cradle of Western civilization.
Yeah, and then they dominated all the other ancient cultures. So I mean, you might as well go to the head honcho of the ancient cultures.
Go to where it all started.
Yeah.
So Italy, Hardcornasty.
Australia.
We don't have to ask why.
But they're an English-speaking country.
Oh, they are. You have to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
we know how bad you want those kangaroos.
No, it's not. I really do like Australia.
Well, Australia's English-speaking though. So.
I'd probably go to North Korea.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you
Make a difference.
Yeah.
make a difference.
Be
Bring
the president.
Rodman with you.
Yeah.
be the leader.
Me and Dennis Rodman hang out. Make peace
Pick
with the
up
world.
Yeah.
Die.
I would probably go to Denmark.
Denmark.
Get in touch with my Viking roots.
Yeah.
And just a lot of history there. Copenhagen, Denmark's a beautiful city.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of hot-ass blonde bitches.
God. Good God, yes there are.
In Scandinavian countries in general.
Good one.
I would go to Sweden, I think.
Sweden?
Yeah, I would go to Sweden and just fucking live it up because they got a super high quality of life, and that's where.
Good call.
Basically, you'd be getting what you're needing in Sweden.
That's right. Sweden.
Great ones, guys. Great ones all around.
Okay, check this out. So UFO lands. You're out in the woods, right, or whatever. You're all by yourself. UFO lands and says, "Listen, human, we stopped by. We're going to take somebody." Or in Hardcore's case, his wife and kids. They'll take or I guess in
They're
Faraca's
taking
case, you and your wife.
everybody?
They'll take your family, your immediate family.
Immediate family. No parents, nothing like that.
Right. And they say, listen, we don't really have time to talk about this, but your life compared to the life of some primitive native people a million years ago, where they were cavemen, and you know what I mean? Our civilization is exponentially greater than yours in that way. What we have is we don't have time to explain to you how much better our civilization is than what you live in now. Except when you come with us, you'll see that you've been living in the dark ages here, right? We can take you and as it applies, your family, immediate family for our 2 married guests here. It's a one-way trip. You're not coming back. We promise you your life's going to be a lot better than it is here on Earth. Are you coming with us or not? And we'll start with Didi.
I would go. Just because I would want to know what it's like to live in that society. And frankly, if it's better than the world that I'm in now, I'd like to be there.
Yeah.
Logically.
Why not?
I mean, I don't have much more. I don't have much more because I don't know the exact world that I would be in. But if it's better than this one, sure, I'd go.
It's a leap of faith, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Hardcornasty?
I would stay.
You'd stay. Why is that?
Because I'm a true American. And we stay and we fight. We don't go to fucking fake places not fake places.
It's a hypothetical, man.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to say
go to
fake. I didn't
hypothetical
mean to say
places.
fake place, but I don't want to go to another universe. I'm a true American.
All right.
USA.
Fight for the life.
Faraca.
I would go, definitely.
You'd go.
Yeah.
You and the missus would just pack up and
Oh,
go.
definitely. Yeah.
What if she said she didn't want to go?
I'd tie her up.
Or keep her here.
Yeah. No, she would have to go. I don't think if she wasn't going, I wouldn't. If they said you are going,
Yeah.
but she can't go,
Right, you'd stay.
I would stay.
No,
But if you're taking immediate family, if that's part of the question, there's no question. Yeah.
You'd go.
Of course. Let's hop on this fucking spaceship and see where we go.
I would go too.
What if you're going to hell? You don't know where you're
You don't know where you're going. Yeah, but you're taking the
Say
word.
it's better, but they might be fucking
Right.
lying to you.
I would go too.
Well, I'm going to assume they're taking me to a better place.
Right. I would go too. However, the secret is that where they're taking you actually is they're just going to eat you. They're going to cook you and eat you. So Hardcore's the only one who won. The rest of us just ended up as food.
True American.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. I'm okay with it.
That's the reward you get for being a true American.
That's right. You don't get
Kangaroos, baby.
Okay, next up, if you were if you were, here you go. Another hypothetical, right? Genie waves a magic wand or whatever happens. You can only eat one meal. The rest of your life, you can do whatever you want. Your life is your own to live, except that for some reason, there is only one meal that is available for you to eat. You have to pick what it is, but you can never not. If you're hungry and you're going to eat food, it has to be this meal.
I couldn't say like sushi because that's such a wide array.
Yeah, that's a genre. It would have to kind of be a little bit more specific. To me, fucking sushi's all the same, but
It's fucking disgusting.
Oh, no way.
Sushi's the bomb.
Yeah,
Well, you can say, like,
mine would be oh God, what's that? It would be one of those sushi rolls. It'd be like a
California roll?
No,
Spider roll?
No.
Seattle roll?
No.
Wenatchee roll?
Ichi roll.
this is how we roll.
Ichi roll.
No, it would be a sushi roll of sorts.
Some kind of sushi roll.
Yeah, whatever that sushi roll is, it would be one kind of sushi roll.
And that's what you'd eat.
That's what
every
you
time
do.
you eat.
All right.
Yeah.
Call your wife back, bro. She doesn't beat you
No,
ass
I
when you
am
get home.
actually.
Okay.
You guys keep going on this shit.
Okay.
Yeah, he gets to call his wife. His ass whooped. I'm joking.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
All right.
Hardcore.
Pussy.
Oh, man.
Oh man, that's just one meal.
Yeah.
Didi.
I would eat bacon sandwiches every day.
What's on the bacon sandwich?
Some wheat bread and just bacon. Just bacon.
That's fucking gross.
Oh, man, that would be so good. If
No,
I could
it would
eat
not.
Bacon. Bacon is delicious, bro.
Bacon is good.
It's good, but it's kind of weird.
I don't know. How weird is it?
Well, pussy tastes a lot better. Some prime pussy too. What we're talking about, not some fucking nasty puss.
Yeah.
Some juicy.
I feel like you'd die of malnutrition, though.
No, because you fucking if you swallow.
You slurp the juice.
Yeah. They say that there's a lot of protein, calcium, carbohydrates, cholesterol, and fat inside of pussy juice, so you probably could live the rest of your life on
I feel
that.
like you die of malnutrition.
I don't know. Jeff N., how about you?
Let's call it seafood fettuccine. You know,
That's a good one.
with clams and mussels and shrimp and also like cucumbers, mushrooms, and a cream sauce.
That'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
Seafood fettuccine.
Yakisoba would be good too.
Where would you get the cream sauce?
Pussy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Let's see.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I had some good hypotheticals in there. You just haven't been saying them, man. Where's the love, bro?
Do you want to ask your archaeological question? I wrote down Eric archaeological.
No.
What? You forgot what it was.
Let's see. Okay, only person on Earth, English-speaking country, UFO, Eric's archaeological question, basketball player, president, one meal. Okay, then this is our last one then.
Oh, we've been doing great.
Yeah, last one here. You are the dictator of a country with like total power. You rule with an iron fist. Mm-hmm. What you say goes. You are the monolithic head of the country. What is the most ridiculous law that you would pass? What law would you pass that would be considered the most ridiculous?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Just because I'd like hardcore to go last.
Okay, I'll go second then.
I guess I would pass a law that requires everyone to be able to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Have basic mathematical
Everyone
skills.
would have to have mathematical skills.
Mm-hmm.
What if they broke that law?
What if they? Well, I would probably subtract them from the equation.
That should have been that.
That's good. That's good.
What do you got, Geoff?
Shoot, man. I'll I'll cut loose a little bit here. I'll like lower the moral standards a little bit. I'm going to do whatever the law used to be, where before a chick got married, I got to pick whether or not I wanted to bone her first.
Oh, prima nocta.
Yeah. So
That's good.
So if you know what I mean, some good-looking chick was about to get married,
You could be like,
they'd have to,
if you want to get married, you got to fuck me.
right,
That's
yeah.
fucking amazing. God damn, that's a
You're
good
breeding out.
Yeah, and then you know what I mean, and then of course I could pass. You know what I mean? Like I'd be like, no, just I wish you guys the best.
Yeah.
But the lucky ones would have my blessing, and that would be, And if I did it right, they would feel lucky. They'd be like, oh, the great leader, Geoff N from the West End, is gonna pound us or whatever.
So when you would take them to bed,
Yeah,
what position would you do them in?
anal pile driver. I just heard that. I don't know what that means, but I heard that in a
Doggy
porno
style,
recently.
while you listen to Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
Doggy style.
it would be. But I would do something like that, and then I would, and then it would just
pal.
be, it would just be, they would be calling me the great leader while I was doing it, or something to that effect. Some Kim Jong Un kind of shit,
Yeah.
And fracas
They
is
would call you Kim Jong Poon.
They
Hardcore.
would call me Geoff Come Soon.
I would. Well, this law should have been passed a long time ago. Not allowed any more Mexicans in the United States anymore. As soon as they cross the border, they get shot in their fucking face.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And that's even if it's even if you're not the leader of the United States, you're just leader of another country.
Well, as soon as you step into the United States, you're shot.
Yeah.
But even if you were like the leader of the
Oh,
Philippines.
so I'm the leader of everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
you're
sure.
a dictator.
Oh, fuck.
You're a dictator of one country.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I would just bomb the whole world and fuck kangaroos. I mean, that's easy.
That is easy.
Yeah.
Nuke the whole place and got my whole house, fuck kangaroos and bears.
Yeah. And Corey would always know the answer to what's hopping. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Good
hopping
kick.
around fucking kangaroos.
Uh-huh.
But
What would you keep in their pouches?
condoms.
Because if you're fucking kangaroos, you want to make sure you're having
I don't want to
sex.
reproduce that many kangaroos. I only want like 15 to 20 kangaroos.
Called the fabulous
So at least
15.
we could play football and I would go 24 kangaroos. So we can have a
12 on
full
12.
football and I'd make a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'd fucking probably dogs and they'd be the ones that are like humans. They'd pay for, they'd try to
The
pay.
dogs would pay for your sex?
No, they would fucking pay,
would pay to watch the
watch the
football
fucking football games.
Mm.
And cats.
Would you do like a Running Man thing? Where you you take a homeless person off the street and they get hunted by dogs?
Mm.
Sort of like in a Coliseum kind of
Yep.
atmosphere?
That's actually a smart idea.
Yeah.
I never thought about that
It is
one.
actually
Maybe I should be the the sub-dictator then.
No. You'd be dead also. No.
I'd be one of the
Hardcore.
homeless people?
that he would rule with an iron fist. He would
Yeah.
order you to be.
It'd be bad for everybody.
Yeah, people
Actually,
will die.
I probably wouldn't kill everybody. Just
What if you ruled with such an iron fist to gain citizenship to our country? Would you actually require that someone gets fisted?
Probably. Yeah. That's a good one. Fisted.
He had to think. That's why he'd be a great leader.
Because
Yeah.
he thinks,
He
yeah,
deliberates.
before he acts.
Faraca would be the first person dead.
Why?
How would he kill him?
Just look at him outside.
All right, you guys, let's rock out with our cocks out.
Yeah. Peace out, everybody. It was great again.